Hey everyone, so I have this makeup tutorial for you today. I really wanted to play around with some of my browns. I have the Morphe 350 palette, so most of my eyeshadows came from that palette. It has some gorgeous warm browns, lots of those rich tones, and I thought this look would be so appropriate for this time of year, especially more so for an evening look. So if you're gonna go out on a date, or if you're gonna go out with girlfriends or to the bars or wherever you're gonna go, this look would be so appropriate for the evening time. I kept the lip nice and nude because we have a lot of fun and dramatic eyes. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more and more videos. Love you guys so much, and let's jump right on into the tutorial. Bye! So jumping right on in, I have already applied my moisturizer. So the first thing that I want to do is prime my face, and I'm going to use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm for sensitive skin. You only need a small amount of this, and then you want to gently pat that into the skin and then smooth it out over your face. This works really well if you do have any dry patches or any unevenness. It takes care of those areas, and then it acts like a glue for your foundation. Once I've primed my face, I then go in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. This is just going to help give me that added glow, that soft light illusion underneath my foundation. Now that I've primed my face and I am glowing, I am going to add my foundation. So I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade number 5. I typically will do about 2 pumps on the back of my hand and then go in with my beauty blender to blend this out all over my face. So next up, I am going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. I really like this to help brighten up underneath my eye area and any other areas on the face that I want to brighten. And then taking a damp beauty blender, I am just going to blend those areas out. The next product that I'm using is my L'Oreal True Match Crayon Concealer. So I really like to use this to help sculpt out my eyebrows. So I will lightly draw a line directly above my eyebrows following the shape, and then underneath of my eyebrows. Then I'll just take my Morphe foundation brush and use that to help blend out those lines. And this again will just sculpt out my eyebrows and help them pop. The next thing I'm going to use is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. So I like to use this with a Morphe big fluffy brush and just dust this all over my face. And then I will just go ahead and use this smaller fluffy brush by Morphe and set my under eye area. So for eyeshadow primers, I really like the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's a toss-up between this and just using my Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, but I was feeling a little fancy this day and went with the Urban Decay. So I'm just going to lightly pop that all over my lid area and create a nice base for my eyeshadow. Moving on to my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, I am going to go ahead and use this top shade right here. It's a nice warm shade that acts perfectly as a base. So I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Fluffy Brush and pop this all over my lids. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with my Morphe 350 palette. This is the star of the show, so we're going to use a couple different shades in here.
To start out, I'm going to mix these two shades right here, and this is going to go into my crease area. So next I want to go ahead and use this gorgeous reddy brown color, and using my Morphe Oval Fluff brush, I am going to go ahead and put this on the outer corners of my eye and then blend it inwards. I want to stay low in the crease. This is where I am really just defining that crease with this deeper color. Then just going in with my fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend that out just to make sure there is no harsh lines. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my Shade and Light Contour Eye Palette, and I'm going to take this reddy brown color. It's a little bit deeper. It's just going to help add some dimension to that last color I put on, and I'm only focusing this on the outer corners and then blending that out. Next, I'm just going to take this brush by e.l.f. and this dark brown shade, and I am really just concentrating on packing this color directly on the outer corner of my eye. Next, I am using this brush that I got in my Urban Decay Naked palette and some of my MAC Fix Plus. I am going to go in with this gorgeous iridescent-y golden color, and I'm going to place that all over my lids. Next, I'm just going back in with that warm reddy brown, and I'm just really going to focus putting this underneath my eyes. I'm just lightly putting this on and blending it out just to soften it up. Taking this pinky champagne color, I am just lightly tapping this on right underneath my eyebrows to just highlight that area. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm using this Sephora eye pencil, and I'm just going to line my waterlines. Then I'm just going to add my L'Oreal Voluminous Superstars Felt Tip Liner just to line the top of my lashes. Next, I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply a thin coat of Better Than Sex mascara and apply my false lashes. I'm using the Demi Wispies. After that, I am just going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette and use the shade Virgin just to apply those in the inner corners of my eyes. And next, just taking my Maybelline Eye Studio black liner on a thin angled brush, I am lightly just adding this to the tops of my lashes just to hide any glue marks or any imperfections and to really just smooth that eyeliner line out. And next, I'm going back in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I am applying a light coat of this to help bond my real lashes to my fake lashes and give it a little extra volume. Now moving on from the eyes, I am going to take my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm going to be using my Morphe Tapered Blush Brush. I'm just going to go ahead and contour my cheeks, and then I will slowly blend that all over up into my hairline just to really help give me that bronzy glow. Next, I'm going to be using this blush by e.l.f. This is in the shade Pink Passion. I absolutely love this blush. So I'm just going to lightly put that onto my cheeks with this fluffy brush by Morphe. And then I'm just going to highlight with my Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. I'm going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones, along the tip of my nose, as well as my Cupid's bow. Moving on to my lips, I am going to use my MAC Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Japanese Maple. This is a gorgeous pinky nude. So after applying that, I am going to top it off with my lip gloss in the shade Be Nice. And to top it all off, I am just going to spray my Max Fix Plus all over my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have more videos coming to you soon.